beautiful souls. Life is what you make it. Have you heard that before? Let me explain to you what my definition of that is. Because you, every single day, have a choice. Everything you do is a choice. Yes, I know that there are things that you feel like I have to, because if I don't go to this job, what else am I going to do, for example? But what if there's all kinds of other ways that you can live your life? And it starts with your perception. Do you realize that every single one of us has a different perception of life? I was working at a homeless shelter, and I could see the potential in these beautiful women, these beautiful souls. They had so much potential, but they couldn't see it. Maybe you've been in a relationship with someone, or a friendship with someone, or you can see the potential in them, but they can't see it within themselves. My point with this is that there's the beginning. You have to be able to see the potential within yourself. So if you don't put that mindset in there, that you are everything, you can do anything, you have the ability and the choice to create whatever life it is that you want. Regardless of if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling like you don't know another way. That doesn't mean that you can't say to yourself, I got this, I'm doing it, I'm gonna find a way. And you start having more faith, learn how to pray, learn how to meditate, learn how to stay still and ask for clarity. And when you start to get these insights, these instincts, these ideas that come to you, don't be afraid to take them. With that perception, make sure you're working everyday affirmations about how amazing you are and how capable you are. Because if you can believe it, you will receive it. That's a fact. Because you can see this simply in life for everybody every single day. You'll meet those people that are like, oh, just my luck, or of course that happened, and like, that always happens to me. Well, there you go, because you just said it. It always happens to you. You're expecting it. That's what you believe. That's your perception. If that's what you believe and that's your perception, then that's going to be your reality. Then you can bump into somebody who's like, you know, how's it going? Oh, it's going great, you know, living my best life. If you ask them how they got there, they're going to begin by saying, I'm sure of it. Because I believed it, because I could see it. It just makes me remember one of the books I read so many years ago when I was like a teenager. It was called The Power of Belief. And it was written, I think, in the 40s. And it was this psychologist who went and studied all of the great people who had done great things. Like the best golfer, the best fisherman, the best, you know, all the bests of the bests. Okay, the point was, when he went and asked the golfer, for example, how are you so successful? How are you getting these hole-in-ones? They literally would say, because I believed it. I come here knowing, seeing, I was visualizing it before I even got here that the ball was gonna go in that hole. The fisherman said the same thing. I just know, I could feel like that this was the right spot in the water and that was the right lure, and I just could see the fish was gonna bite. I knew I was getting it. The belief is pinnacle. Now, if it's a big dream that you have and you just can't see how you're going to get there, that's fine. Skip the how, skip when, all of those things that are not in your control, because that's the divine part. You just get to the end result where you see, I got it. I got it. It's mine. I did it. I caught that fish. I got that hole-in-one. I succeeded. What I was believing in, what I was thinking about, what I was visualizing came true. because I put all of my faith and belief into it. We are divine souls, and we are here for a purpose, and that is to truly just do whatever it is that your heart is desiring. You may have these dreams and these ambitions, and I don't care what age it is. You could be older and say to yourself, well, if I ask you what have you always wanted to do, many people, I do ask this question to anyone, they might say to me, oh, well, you know, when I was a kid, I used to think about, oh, I would love to do this or I would love to do that. Why don't you start today? There's no such thing as too late. If you have something that you've been desiring to do, it's probably your purpose. Because as a soul, we come here with one. We have a chart that we sat on the other side and we designed, saying, I can't wait to get into this human experience and try these things and have these experiences so that we could feel all the different feelings that we can as a human. As on the other side, as a soul, as the spirit that we are, when you cross over, it's just pure love and light. Just pure love and light. There's no such thing as a contrast. And the only way that you can know a contrast is by having this human experience. So make it a good one. Know that there's nothing holding you back but you from your true, authentic dreams and desires. This is a journey, and it doesn't end even when we cross over. We just go to another dimension and we can come back if we want to, or there's all kinds of scenarios about that. And I believe it. I believe that we are infinite, and that this is a journey that's going to go on, and that we may have had many lives before this life. And we're continuing to grow our soul's wholeness. So don't let it be a waste of time. Because I love watching Matt Fraser. He's a psychic medium, and he talks to the loved ones that are on the other side. And so many of them have said that they had regrets. You know, that when you do get to the other side, you get to review your whole life. And when you review your whole life, you're able to see like, oh, okay, I made this choice at this turning point. But if I would have taken this path, I would have had these experiences. And if I wouldn't have gotten into this and that and the other thing, then I wouldn't have had such hardships. I would have been on the other side and doing all of these other things. So know that it's choices, and that we feel when they're right. And it's up to us to honor and listen to that. This is such a pinnacle experience that we're all having. Let me know how you're doing. Where are you at on this journey we call life? Because there's so much to explore. There's so much that is waiting for you right on the other side of your resistance and fears. So please, please dig deep and live your best life. I'm sending so much love and light out to everyone as we rise and shine. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing a comment or a question. Thank you for subscribing or joining the Soul Tribe, because I know together is how we rise. You are not alone. You have an army above you. You're a beautiful soul, and you are destined for greatness. Don't let nobody tell you different. Much love.